If it was any other person, I wouldn't even rebut. But those both girls, they're snarky. People don't like them in this house. The people who are talking to them are like a small circle. People don't like them in this house.
Ah, Amo, have you ever been so embarrassed at a particular situation? That was what I felt when Doris was having a conversation with Kola earlier on today. Cause it was like, excuse me, is it the show I've been watching? Is it this 1 week or this first week of this whole thing that is has turned into something else that I don't understand? So in this video, we had Doris dragging Dede and Mide saying that, if it was any other person that Kola, if it was any other group, if it was any other person that Kola was trying to get with, then she will not feel this bad. But that Dede and Mide have been on to her, and the people in the house don't like her. The people in the house don't like them, and they always like, through there's a particular attitude they've been giving her and all of that. So that's what got her really pained with this collage situation. Now I'm going to give you guys like the breakdown of everything that they had, like the whole conversation that they were having today, because um uh, mm, like I couldn't get, like, honestly, like I couldn't understand where it was coming from. Like, where to where? Anyway, first of all, welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new here, you know what to do. Please do what, subscribe, like, turn on your post notifications and all the good stuff. Ngoroje Tom, welcome, well done, well done. It's from her gossip group. Anyway, let me just give you guys the full gist about how it started. So first of all, like we already had the whole thing before. We've had Doris already, like, passing collar charge, like she was already pissed off at him. And the reason is because he wanted to get with Dede. Like, you guys know that he had a conversation with Dede telling her that he's attracted to her and all of that. So because he went for Dede and Doris felt like he led her on. That's Doris, he led Doris on. So she was feeling some type of way that after leading her on, he's now going for Dede, right? So today she told him that he should not talk to her, that she doesn't want to have anything to do with him. And, just basically telling him off that if he sees that he should not talk to her and just not, be in her space or anything. I was like, is this even that serious? Did you guys watch the what did they call it? Did you guys watch? Hold on. Why is that clip not coming up? I'm putting a different clip and it's not even coming up. Did you guys watch their wager presentation today? And what do you think about it? How embarrassing it was. Okay. I'm trying to add a different clip and it's not even coming up.
If it was any other person, I wouldn't even rebut. But those both girls, they're snarky. People don't like them in this house. The people who are talking to them are like a small circle. People don't like them in this house.
Can you guys see me? Can you guys, like, it's like my live stream is doing something crazy. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? Is everything all right? Um, I need to confirm before I proceed because I'm trying to add a different clip and it's not even coming up. I said Doris is being a hater. Really, honestly, like I didn't expect her to do all of that. Like, because of Kola, you're already dragging Dede, dragging Mide for no reason. Like, it doesn't make sense. Okay, you guys can hear me. Okay. Mm-mm. Who had nothing to do with your interest in another. Okay, okay. Okay, that's confirmed. Let me try adding a different video. Maybe that is going to come up. Okay, I think nothing is even adding right now. I have not seen this kind of thing before. I'm trying to add the clip where she was talking about saying that he should not talk to her again in the house. And it's not even coming up. Like he can it's literally playing in the background, but it's not coming up at all. It's still this video that I'm playing that is showing. You guys just give me a moment to fix this stuff.
Look, all the
Like, nothing is happening right now. It's not even coming up. guys. Looks like I may have to restart this live stream because I can't effectively give you guys the gist if I'm not able to like add clips. Or let me take away all the clips and see. Okay. Mm.
To be the bigger person.
I fixed it. Glory be to God. Um, here's the clip. Thank you, Jesus. I was thinking I would have had to like go off this live stream. Okay, so this is where she was telling him to avoid her in the house. Like if he sees her, he should not even come close to her.
I'm very serious. I don't want to embarrass you. I don't want to embarrass her. So just keep it, cordial.
Literally, Grace, yeah, speaking my mind. Like, how long have you guys been in the house for him to lead you on so bad? And the point she's making about him leading her on, she's basically talking about him holding her hands. Like, oh, they're holding hands, and just basically like things that are not enough for you to say that okay, somebody likes you that much. Okay, you can assume that someone likes you because of that. That's fine, but it's not enough for you to now start beefing another lady in the house and being this angry and saying the person led you on. If someone has not told you anything, see, especially when the person is still like it's still early days. If the person never talks to you and like you, don't assume things. So don't be. It's giving delulu, delulu. That's what it was giving. It was giving delulu. Like I can understand maybe some things that he did may have made her feel led on, but still, I don't think it's enough for all this drama that it has brought. Now, it even got to a point where she was crying, like she got teary when she was explaining everything to him.
Mean like with other friendships, like with other
Somebody
guys
says
because
giving
of you,
secondary
and it's
school
okay because that's not why I'm here.
vibe. Somebody says giving secondary school vibe. Let me take this off. It's like if I don't remove this other clip, another one is not going to be added. And I think that's what the problem is with this my live
It
stream.
made me like with other friendships, like with other guys.
So this is where she got teary. She said that he made her comfortable with him and block other friendship with other guys. This is her putting the blame on him.
You made me so comfortable with you, and you made me like with other friendships, like with other guys because of you, and it's okay because that's not why I'm here.
Now they help me see something. Gege. Ah. Anyway, let me bring out the clip where she got teary and she was crying about the whole situation because it made her emotional. She literally got emotional
You just
and
be
all.
cordial, but every time they're always talking shit about me.
Okay.
I'm like, these people don't like me. So I had to be the bigger person to just be cordial. But every time they're always talking shit about me. They wanted to know why I just picked me. And now it's like they won.
Somebody say, Otas Destiny said that's how short people are. Short people say how short people are collecting stray bullets for no reason. That's crazy. Short people. Sorry, oh. Destiny has dragged all the short people. No, now that's please. I beg in the name of God, leave. Okay, Hepat say leave us out of this. Leave us out of this. I even consider myself short, so leave us out of this. So she's in fact the whole drama just continued between them, and then he apologized to her. Sha. At the end of the day, he apologized to her, saying that he's sorry if he led her on, if he made her feel that type of way. He values the friendship. He would like them to keep being friends. She now later said that okay, when he sees her, he can greet her, but like she doesn't want anything more to come out of the friendship. So I don't know how they're going to do moving forward. But one thing I know is that from this conversation, she's definitely going to pick up a fight with Dede and or Mide or with Dede. Not fight per se, but like there's already beef there. She would obviously not like Dede because she's the one that he's trying to get with, or she's the one that he likes. So I don't like when things happen like this. Like, why are you beefing the other lady that has done nothing to you in particular? Except she say what she's saying is true about Dede making maybe faces at her or doing things that we have not seen. But there's no reason why you should be beefing another lady just because you like the guy and the guy now likes the lady. Like It's a you and the guy thing. Leave the lady out of it. I don't like when ladies do stuff like that. It makes no single sense, right? It makes no single sense. Exactly. Dede doesn't talk about her at all, but she's saying they're always talking about her. Like, I've not heard that. I've not seen that. So maybe that's just her assumption. Now, let's talk about the Ouija presentation, because I've never seen such a crazy performance, or I've never seen a performance that's worse than what they did today. People that told them to present a masked ball, a ball. You know, how ballrooms. Like, if you watch Bridgerton and all these like historical, you know, British movies and all of that, you'll see what a ball is supposed to look like. You're gonna dress up, mingle, and just it's basically like a party. And these people decided to start with drama. They did drama, they did rapping, they did, and like I don't even know what. I I don't know whether they had masquerade ball, like masquerade, not maxed. I don't know what they had. I don't know what they felt like they were presenting something different. But the drama that they presented had nothing to do with the maxed ball. The drama had to do with mental health. People that has to ask them like, who told you? Like, where did that even come from? So I'm going to bring that up now so that you guys can see the parts where they were acting
Feel
their
number.
drama. This thing, eh?
How do you feel? Number. How do you feel now? Great.
Like, what's part of this? Like, where? How does this relate to a ball? Like, in which ball have you seen them presenting this kind of thing? Like, I was just watching these people, eh? Shame, shame, catch me. I was embarrassed on their behalf. I was just like, literally, if you went on Twitter when this thing was going on, you just feel ashamed of them. It just made me miss the no lose guard housemates, because those ones were very good with tasks and their wager presentations. These ones I didn't even know. It's as if you now only fight, and tears and sabi for this house, because it was a total mess up. And the fact that they didn't even realize what they did. They still said at the end of the day that it was 10/10. People that even stopped them halfway and told them and gave them a different task to do, because he was not impressed and he was not about to watch that. So honestly, they have to do way better than this next time. Head of house did rapping. um we had some other people that did like presentation, like hosting, Avatar and co. Anyway, and food, yes, and food, thank you very much. It's only the only thing they know is fight, food, and cry. That's basically what they do in this house. In fact, and they ended up losing their wager because they were supposed to. Yeah. Head of house did not understand the meaning of review. He said they did well. He asked people asked another person, said 10/10. Like everything was just a hot mess. At the end of the day, it was a hot mess, right? So people gave them a different task while they were there. I guess it's because he was getting bored of what was going on. So he gave them a different task to do on on ground there. And that task cost a different kind of um in fact, this is where they were rapping and doing what kind of presentation that I can even explain. I can't explain it to you guys. Maybe when they come out, they will explain what they were having in their head, right? So, there was a task that everybody gave them earlier on.
Hidden in plain sight. You can call it good.
There was a task that Big Brother gave them earlier on, and it had to do with them writing what people don't know about them, right? So everybody had their own write up. Everybody did their own write up. All 29 of them. So during this task, Big Brother told them to come out and read it out one by one. So there was a bucket, and then everybody picked out random papers, right? So when you come out, you're going to read out what is on the paper, and then the housemates will try to identify who has that write up, who wrote that one. So there's one they read from Mensa, and they said, "Oh, it's from an island. He loves his mom so much and all of that." So they'll read what you wrote, and if you're the one If they are able to identify you, you're going to come out and unmask yourself. You basically just come out and remove your mask, right? So it got to this particular one, and this is the one that caused problems,
I am
basically.
a snake and a chameleon. I hide in plain sight. You can call it good acting. And oh, I have been messing with your things and I will continue. Keep trying to catch me. I am always a step ahead.
I told you guys that there was someone in the house that has been messing with their things, like putting cream on their shoes, taking people's clothes and putting in the bathroom and all of that. And initially they were suspecting Imisi. That was like I think yesterday or 2 days ago, just before the fight happened. The prime suspect was Imisi, and the reason for that was because they got to when they went for their Friday arena games, she came in last. I think she went back into the house and came in last. So they were like, okay, when would the person have had the time to do those things? It's probably that time. So they were suspecting Emisi that yesterday. Yeah, that yesterday. So now, when they read this, this basically means that the person confessed to what they did. It was now time for the person to identify themselves. The housemates were guessing that it was Emisi because that's who they felt. Although the parts where it got crazy is that Imisi had already owned up to what she had, right? So she had already been unmasked, which means that it wasn't possible for this to still be her, for her to still be the one that
Moving
like
on,
put this.
Moose.
So this is where they were like calling Imisi and saying that she was the one.
Okay, so I'm marked already. Moving on, Moose. One house. She says she's not the one.
She had to ask them that she I've unmasked and you people are still calling me. Is it my address you people now want me to remove? Now I understand where the reason that they were suspecting her at this point because as at when she unmasked herself, it was Koyi that was reading out her own details, right? The housemates guessed wrong. Like they didn't get the person, they didn't guess Imisi, but Imisi stood up and unmasked herself. So they were like, we didn't call her and she unmasked herself prior to this point. So they're now feeling like because she unmasked herself when she wasn't called, that means she wanted to avoid being unmasked now. So that's why they were suspecting her. But Cohen later now revealed to them that when Imisi's own was called, he was the one that read it out. He actually called her name. So she didn't just unmask like that. He's the one that called her name and she came out and unmasked. That's where he was trying to clear the air so that she will come out of like the suspects list, right? So I'm going to pull up where he was explaining to them that Imisi unmasked when she was called out. It was not just random. This is himself and Rude Boy having that conversation.
So you talk saying yes, I'm right. I would like immediately read this thing.
On the stage.
Yeah, I said Missy, yeah, and she came out. She's the one.
Yeah. So sorry. So he read it on stage. He read Imisi's own on stage and said it that it was Imisi and she came out. So, but they were judging based off of the fact that them as housemates, they did not guess Imisi and then she came out. So there was a mix up there. So she was the prime suspect at this point. That's why they were still hell bent on Imisi. But I feel like they should have taken the clue that she's unmasked. Try to look further at the other housemates, right? And then, the whole conversation still continuing in the house saying it was Imisi, it wasn't Imisi. And now they've now moved the suspicion to Tega as the suspect because there were a few people that did not unmask themselves. We had Sabrina, we had Tracy, we had I think Damboskid, Zita. There were some people that they didn't come out for anything, and I don't know whether they were confused about what they wrote or I don't know why they did not mask themselves, right? Or maybe they didn't call their names. So at this point now, Tega is the prime suspect for the thing because Victory was saying that this is something that a guy would have done. This is something that somebody that is giving like something that a guy would have done. So Otega is the prime suspect. Who do you guys think did all of those things? Because even the we the viewers don't know. We the viewers don't know who did it. I wish we knew so that we'll be seeing how they are suspecting the wrong people and it would have been more interesting. But at this point, we do not even know, so we can't even make a guess. But I kind of agree that Tega has like the tendencies to do that, because he strikes me as somebody that can be very like, he might want to shake things up. And with the way it was described, they said I am a snake and a chameleon and all of that. And it's more like I'm all up in your face, but you don't know that I'm the one that did it. So I don't know who would have done it. Maybe it's even Big Brother. Who even knows? It could be Big Brother, because I don't think a housemate wants to be messing up people's clothes like that. It's probably Big Brother that is messing with their heads and all of that. So that could also be the case. Ortega, Joanne, or Biggie. Hmm, Joanne, that's possible. Um, you can stop being a little set of people who only knows how to eat and fight. I must say, you people say one drama. So this time around, they went for people that are going to bring drama, regardless of like that are not interested in any other thing but drama. So now it's we that this now is we are the ones that asked for that. It said the suspect will be the most unpredictable person. That's also possible. How far they don't win someone should tell me no. If you're talking about their wager, they lost woefully. Big Brother was so disappointed in them. I was also so disappointed in them. They ended up losing their wager, as they should, because that was a terrible presentation. So they lost their wager, and people that expressed that he was disappointed. And he also called them out for the constant microphone infringement and not paying attention to Big Brother's rules. So Big Brother was really angry today. I even hope he gives them punishment, because they deserve punishment at this point. They are so anyhow in the house. Maybe he will give them rice to count or beans to count or whatever. So the fact that they've lost their wager now, and by next week they're still going to be 29 housemates, and there'll be no food. Let's now see how they are going to cope in the house with no food. Now that there's food, they are fighting as if they are fighting tooth and nail. Let's now see how will it now be when there's no food. How is the house going to be? That's crazy. Um, this week it's honestly going to be crazy. No food. How are they going to cope? Joanne is still acting, but I suspect Vicky and Ortega most, because that can be a unique thing about you. Honestly, like, what do you mean you're the one that, like, if this is something you just did now, the unique thing about you is not that you went to hide and mess up people's clothes. So it's probably Biggie too. Biggie is a prime suspect. Um Oteta just said in the convo with them, Denari and Gigi, that he and Faith were the last people to leave the house before the party. I think the culprit for the clothes is in the sink. Clothes in the sink is Ortega. Hmm. 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 Gege. So now people has given us they've given us assignments to find out who the person is. Maybe the person is just doing it for our interest. Although I don't subscribe to messing up people's clothes or anything, but maybe the person is doing it for us to also try to unmask the person and figure out who the person is, because this week is all about unmasking. Is that that person is doing it for that reason, or Big Brother is doing it for that reason, to try and unmask the situation, you know, and all of that. Maybe they don't understand the meaning of wager. They are not serious at all. So, guys, I think we're just going to round up here. I wanted to just tell you guys how there's nothing to really talk about the wager, like, or to show in terms of the wager. Just know that it was a terrible one. They were just like literally all around the stage doing what I don't even know, and they lost their wager at the end of the day. So, we'll probably just conclude here. If you're currently on the live stream, please give this video a thumbs up. Thumbs up, guys. You have to close the comment section to give it a thumbs up. Sorry, because they don't know what to do with those things. So how do they want to know they're going to unmask by reading those things? Huh? And you people are bringing new thoughts into my head. That's also another thing. They didn't know what people was going to use it to do. So the person would have not written that as something. So people are, you're the prime suspects. I'm suspecting you. You're the prime suspect. So okay, guys. Let's just like end the live stream here. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I'm going to see you guys in the morning when I make my other video. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope we're going to meet like here. Bye, guys. Love you. Kisses.